You know when things get going and you are on a roll and you're trying to do everything you're trying to do. You're trying to create videos, you're trying to look after Instagram, you're trying to think about Twitter and all sorts of all the socials and all the rest of it. And you're thinking to yourself, I'm going here, I'm doing it, this is it, we're having it. But sometimes you think to yourself where you are is not where you want to be. And you want to be you want to keep things moving forward, and you want to keep things doing new things, and you want things to be better and keep building and going on and going on and going on and honing your craft and doing whatever it is that you need to do to make what you want the best possible thing that you can have. And that's where it is. That's where we are today. You've probably noticed over the last 3, maybe 2, maybe 3 videos from this video that we have changed where we do things, or I've changed where I do things. We've changed where we meet, where we talk, where we interact. And that's because I wanted to move out of the kitchen where we'd had this extension done, which was a vaulted ceiling, into a room that was a little bit more suitable for interacting with you guys. And that meant moving up here, and it meant decorating it, painting it, not decorating it, and getting all the stuff out and getting the stuff that I had previously for freelance work back out of storage and back into here to use to make these videos. But that also entailed looking for things to put in this room in order to make it a little bit more like a studio. And there is still work to do with that. I am still looking for things to put inside this studio. And looking for things to display and make it look a little bit more interesting. Hence the shelving and what have you, and there will be more and more of that sort of thing over as time goes on. But with that, it led to me thinking about who could help do that. And some of this video is about showing you what this studio looks like. We'll get to that in a second. As it stands now, and there are still things to do with it. Like I said, there are still things like sort of display items to put up. There's still some shelves to put up. Still some sound sort of foam to stick about, just to sort of like quell down the echo and sort of round the sound out a little bit more. And this whole move was primarily because of that vaulted ceiling, and because it sounded like I was in an echo chamber quite a lot of the time, depending on how far away the microphone was from me, depended on whether or not it sounded like I was in the bathroom, or whether it sounded not too bad but not great. And so this is still a bit of a work in progress, that. However, I sort of connected with a guy through a conversation with Cody Wanner. And by the way, it was an absolute legend. And if you are not following Cody Wanner, go and do that now. Stop watching this video for a second, pause it, go get Cody Wanner on all the socials. That's the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, and also the Facebook group #NoSmallCreator. Get on there, get him followed, because he's an absolute legend. I will wait here for a minute while you go and do that. Done? Brilliant, well done. You will not regret it. The guy's an absolute legend, total diamond, brilliant fella. You got to have my man Cody in one of your subscriptions somewhere on social media. However, from that conversation came a connection with my boy Rui, who I will put a link to his website here. There are also his Instagram, etc. below in the description. That led me to following on Instagram after a conversation about coffee and so on and so forth. and many other different conversations led to me following him on Instagram. And I then found out from Instagram that the guy's an absolute legend at aerial photography. So he does a lot of drone photography, and it's all sort of fine art stuff, really, really interesting. It's just unusual things rather than of the standard sort of stuff that you get from aerial photography. It's like unusual buildings or derelict stuff or just stuff around where he lives. And it's just really, really, really interesting, and it's really high quality stuff. And I wanted something to hang in this new studio. I wanted at least a piece of artwork, something that connected with me through somebody I knew, but was unusual, not quite what I would normally do or have ever done, and needed something to do. And I got this piece of artwork from him because I thought it was a great piece of artwork, and that led to this arriving. And this is the artwork itself. It's a fine art print. It came from all the way from America. It took only a couple of days at the very, very most. I was really surprised at how quickly it came. He sent it over to me, and it was absolutely amazing. And it is brilliant. And let's have a look at that now, and you can see what it actually looks like hung up on the wall. So yeah, so I ended up with this and this photo, and I was massively impressed with it. It is absolutely amazing. It means something because it's my boy Rui, who I've connected with on Twitter and on Instagram and on YouTube, and we do quite a bit of chatting, and it just means something because it's a fellow creator who's creating really, really high level, high quality gear that we all as creators should support one another. And push each other along and give each other a push when we feel like, you know, they are making a difference and making you know, really, really delivering high quality stuff. And because of that, I just thought I needed to show that and give that a standout in this video about my studio, about how I'm creating, how I'm changing, how I'm trying to move forward and make things better for you guys, so that you guys can enjoy more of what I do and get more out of what I do. Because it's not all about me delivering something I want to deliver, it's about me delivering something that you get something out of as well, rather than just a video you watch and think, well, that's great, but it was 5 minutes of my time that I'm not going to get back. I want you to watch what I do and visit my YouTube and subscribe to me to get things out of it. So with that, let's have a look at the rest of this studio and see where we are now with this studio at the minute, and how we've got it, how it's working for me at this minute in time. And that is it. That's all there is to say today. There's nothing else to say. It's just a simple update as to where I am with this studio, to show you some of the things that are happening, to basically point you in the direction of some great content creators who can help you along your journey and give you advice, not just in content creation. Cody, you know, is great at giving advice on a multitude of different things. The guy's an absolute diamond, as I said. Rui, an amazing creator, brilliant aerial photography. He's a fantastic guy. Hit him up on Instagram and Twitter and get connected. And with that, that's all there is to it. As I say, if you do subscribe, do like, you know, do comment below, do hit the bell notification, don't miss another video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.